We're number one. That's what they can say at Cincinnati's Walnut Hills High School.
U.S. News and World Report recently rated it the top public high school in Ohio. Local 12 News reporter Jeff Hirsh shows us what makes Walnut Hills so good and so Cincinnati.
Because that's really important to the second part of the question.
In most high schools, you have to pass a test to get out. At Walnut Hills High School, you have to pass a test to get in. Marvin Kraus got in.
Well, in our family, education was everything. It was pounded into your head.
Marvin's son Matthew got in.
This is the type of place that if we sat down and tried to create it from scratch, we wouldn't be able to do it. But it's the real gem of this community and that we have to preserve it and nurture it.
And Marvin's granddaughter, Matthew's daughter, Shyra, got in too.
I think it's really meaningful that it's a family tradition. I take a lot of pride in the fact that my dad went here, my grandfather went here.
That's not uncommon. Walnut Hills is so good that it actually keeps people in the city of Cincinnati. Urban school systems have lots of problems, including shrinking enrollment. But with more than 2,400 students, grades 7 through 12, Walnut Hills has been growing.
The greatest cause of our enrollment growth in recent years has been a result of families who traditionally have not sent their children to public schools looking at Walnut Hills and saying, oh my gosh.
Back when Marvin Kraus started at Walnut, the school already had its reputation for excellence. Founded in 1895, the original building, now apartments, still stands a couple of miles away. The current building dates to 1932, but what makes Walnut Hills is inside.
You know, rigor might mean offering more advanced placement courses in any school in the country, which we do.
I teach at University of Cincinnati. I can tell when I have Walnut Hills students.
Most top-rated high schools are suburban and overwhelmingly well-to-do and white. But Walnut Hills embraces and embodies diversity.
And the fact that it's a public high school and that you really get to meet people from all different walks of life and backgrounds.
This school probably has been consistently the greatest social elevator for Cincinnati families compared to any institution in Cincinnati.
My father didn't have it. He didn't get to go to high school and graduate, and he just felt that it was so important.
Marvin Kraus was valedictorian. The excellence he had continues, changing with the times, new technology, different demographics, but still cherishing learning for its own sake. How many other public schools have Latin? Walnut Hills puts education in your blood. Principal Jeff Brokamp went here as well.
I knew Walnut Hills was a special place, and we came to know that around the dinner table. You know, our family, when my dad was the principal here, that's all we talked about.
Jeff's dad, Ray, went on to become superintendent. As for a current student like Shyra, who's off to Bryn Mawr College in the fall, she's not sure what she'll become. But Shyra says if she ends up back in Cincinnati and has kids, there's no doubt where they would go.
I really love this school.
Jeff Hirsh, Local 12 News.
And as Principal Brokamp noted, Walnut Hills enrollment is on the rise. Next year, they're looking at about 2,600 students.